There's a version of you that shows up at work, a different one with your family, another one on your socials, and somewhere underneath all of them, a version you haven't shown anyone in years, maybe not even yourself. That's not multiple personalities. That's just one mask, worn so long you forgot it was a mask at all. Last video, we talked about the shadow, the parts of yourself you've pushed into hiding. Today, we're talking about the flip side, the mask you built to cover it. Carl Jung called it the persona, literally the Latin word for the mask actors wore in ancient theater to play a role. Here's the uncomfortable part. Your persona isn't fake. It's not lying. It's a survival tool. But if you wear it long enough without ever taking it off, you can lose track of where the mask ends and you begin. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to tell if that's already happening to you. Think about how differently you act in 3 situations. A job interview, a dinner with your parents, and a casual night with your closest friend. Different tone of voice, different jokes, different version of acceptable. You're not being fake in any of them, you're doing something completely normal. Every social interaction asks for a slightly different presentation of yourself. The problem isn't having a persona. Everyone has one, several actually. The problem is when the mask becomes the only thing you know how to be. When you can't remember the last time you said something because you meant it, rather than because it was expected of you. Nobody sits you down and teaches you to build a persona. It happens the same way the shadow does, through 1,000 small moments of learning what gets approval and what gets rejected. You figured out early which version of you got praised at school, which version kept the peace at home, which version made people want to be around you. And slowly, without deciding to, you started leading with that version everywhere, because it worked, kept you safe, it got you liked. That's not a character flaw. That's just what growing up around other people does to all of us. The mask isn't the villain here. Forgetting it's a mask is. First sign, you feel a specific kind of tired after being social, even with people you like. Not, I need to sleep tired. A tired that feels like you were performing. That's often the cost of holding a mask in place for hours. Second sign, you can't answer a simple question honestly. Someone asks, how are you? And even when the honest answer is not great, the mask answers before you can. You watch yourself say, I'm fine, and feel a small, strange distance from your own voice. Third sign, you're more comfortable telling people what you think they want to hear than what you actually think. Not out of malice, out of habit. The mask learned a long time ago that this was the safer move, and it's still making that call for you automatically. Here's what nobody tells you about the mask. It's not just other people who stop seeing the real you. Eventually, you do too. If you spend enough years leading with the acceptable version of yourself, the parts you buried to build that version don't just wait patiently. They get quieter, harder to hear. Some people reach their 30s, 40s, and realize they genuinely don't know what they want anymore. Not because they're indecisive, but because they've been asking the mask instead of themselves for so long. The mask is the only voice left answering. The goal isn't to rip the mask off in front of everyone tomorrow. That's not safety, that's just a different kind of performance. The goal is smaller, and it starts in private. Tonight, alone, ask yourself one question and actually wait for the answer instead of rushing past it. If no one was going to react, what would I actually say right now? Not to anyone, just to yourself in your head or written down. You're not trying to demolish the mask, you still need it for plenty of situations, and that's fine. You're just practicing hearing the voice underneath it again so it doesn't go quiet permanently. Do that once and it'll feel strange. Do it regularly and you'll start noticing the difference between the moments you're choosing to wear the mask and the moments it's just running on autopilot. That difference is where you get yourself back. The mask got you this far, kept you safe when you needed it. But safety and honesty aren't the same thing, and only one of them actually feels like being alive. Next video, we're looking at the moment these two parts, the shadow and the mask, collide, and why that collision is usually what people call a midlife crisis or a breakdown, when it's really just years of pressure finally finding a way out. Subscribe if you want to understand it before it happens to you, not after.